your ground.
Heard you boys needed some help. We came as fast as we could.
Ain't no time to be lying down on the job, General.
You magnificent son of a bitch. You're the last man I expected to see.
Boys, I hate to interrupt, but the natives are getting restless.
Thanks for the rescue, but I hope it ain't just the two of you.
General, you know I've always got a card to play.
You might be a damn pirate, Rainer, but whatever happens, you saved my boys today. And I won't forget that.
All in a day's work, General.
Hey guys, it's August and welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft II! Oh my god, I missed you guys, it's been too long. So a little update on what's been happening. I've actually got work as a stock tech worker that I'm doing for about a month. It's like halfway done so far. And I have to get up at about 6:20 in the morning for that, and I get home at about 6:20. So by the end of the day, I am just really tired and not in the mood to record. And like, even when I am, like, I've just been busy or stuff's going on or I can't record for some reason, and it's been really frustrating for me because we are so close to the end of the game. Like, both this and Ghost Trick actually, only a couple of episodes left for both, and the fact that I haven't been able to record it has been really, really annoying. But I do have some time today, so I'm going to record, maybe even get through this, we'll see, but either way. Yeah, I am really happy to get back to this, so let's do it. So last time we began our assault on the Zerg Hive cluster on Char. We got the support of Warfield, Valerian, Tigers, you know, Matt, all our pals. And we came down here, we made it, battered and bruised when we made it, and now it's time to keep the offensive going and see if we can reach Kerrigan. So let's see what Warfield has to say.
How you holding up, General?
Damn poison. I told those pansy-ass medics to lop off my arm so I could get back to the front. Even so, I'm in pretty bad shape. I've decided to hand over all command to you.
I understand. I know that ain't easy for you.
Easy? Son, I'm getting off easy compared to what you got ahead of you. To reach the main hive, you'll have to choose between taking out their ground reinforcements or their air support. There ain't time for both.
Don't worry, General. I'll deal with the Zerg. First chance you get, head back to the ship and get patched up. That's an order.
Holy shit, Warfield's a badass. What about you, Tigers? Looks like you're having fun over there.
Lock and load, Jimmy boy. These blasted critters just keep coming. What we got here's the biggest turkey shoot in a galaxy.
Hate to spoil all your fun, Tigers, but we gotta start pushing toward the primary hive cluster pronto.
That's a tall order, old buddy. Between them nidus worms on the ground and that swarm of flies overhead, we ain't in no position to push against anything.
You're always an inspiration, Tigers.
He sure is. Anyway guys, we might be on Char, but did you forget the news?
This is Kate Lockwell reporting live for UNN. Stunning news tonight as massive numbers of Zerg began pulling back to their main hive on the planet Char. While they aren't giving up the worlds they've conquered, most of the aliens appear to be massing near the fiery planet.
What can it mean, Kate?
We really don't know, Donnie. We'll keep you posted with any further developments.
I know what it means, and it ain't good.
Well, I'm glad to see that Donnie's off his sick leave, but yeah, if all the Zerg are coming here, we better do this quickly. So even though we are on Char, you still have access to your armory, your research, your mercenaries and all that. We won't be getting any more money or research points, but if you didn't spend them, you can do them now. And of course, there's the archive if you want to replay any old missions. And yeah, did you guys see that? We are very, very close to the end. So let's have a look at our mission for today.
We've secured our landing zone thanks to you, Commander. General Warfield believes an attack on the primary hive is suicide under current conditions. A diversionary attack to cripple part of the Zerg defenses will give us the opportunity we need.
Let's do it.
You know, I've been thinking,
Scares me more than the Zerg.
we're gonna have to take out those Nidus worms before we can make a move on the main hive. Them Zerg bursting up under us wherever they please ain't exactly conducive to our health and well-being.
Well, placing charges at the right spots in their Nidus network could flood the whole system with lava. What's your take, General?
Well, it's dangerous, but it could work. Bigger problem still their flyers. Even if we could move our units forward, we can't provide adequate air cover while the skies are contested.
Any suggestions?
Intel shows 80% of the Zerg flyers nest on an infested platform hanging in low orbit. We take that down, we'll own the air.
Hell, if this platform's so important, why not just nuke it?
The nests are burrowed deep into the superstructure. Surface detonations won't do it. We'd need to land a strike force on the platform and take it apart piece by piece. It's your call, Reyna.
So this is our third and final mission split in the game, and this is definitely the most interesting one, just because our choice here will actually affect what units we won't be facing in the final mission. So if you side with Tigers, you can take out the enemy Nidus Worms, and if you side with Warfield, you can take out their Mutalisks and Broodlords. Everything else about the mission will stay the same, but there will be these key differences that you need to take into account when deciding what strategy you want to do. Basically, if you side with Warfield, you'll be dealing with a lot of very weak Zerg units, like Zerglings, Hydralisks, stuff like that. So you'll need a lot of AoE. So get your bunkers, firebats, siege tanks, just stuff that can clear out all these ground units that will be attacking you. And along with that, you'll need something to go take out the Nidus Worms that will appear, so Banshees are perfect for that. They also have the AoE attack thanks to the upgrades that we got. And so all of that is kind of the way you want to play the final mission when you start with Warfield. Just lots of AoE that can kind of clear out these weak units that will be attacking you. On the flip side, if you start with Tychus, then the enemy are going to have flyers. So you'll need stuff like Goliaths, Vikings, you know, what else? Maybe like, even like Ghosts or Spectres really, because they have the sniper ability to quickly take them out. Just stuff that can kind of focus down and take out these air units quickly. Battle cruisers, stuff like that. Maybe even like Ravens with their Seeker missiles. Just stuff that, as I mentioned, take it out, because if the enemy get a couple of Broodlords and attack your base, they can wear through your defenses very, very quickly. So you'll be dealing with less units if you side with Tychus, but they will be stronger, and you'll have to take them out as quickly as you can. So if you have leveled up your Vikings, you know, got the AoE missiles, or your Goliaths for the range, then I would recommend siding with Tychus here. However, there is one more thing which is important to keep in mind that you might not realize. I would also consider which 5th tier Zerg research you got. I'll be honest, it feels like they designed those researches with this choice in mind. If you got the side disruptor like me, that's the thing that slows down nearby Zerg, that works fucking fantastically with Warfield because you're dealing with a lot of close range, you know, ground units. So you can just slow them all down and allow your units to kind of mow them down. On the flip side, if you got the mind control thing, that works wonderfully with Tychus because the enemy will have Broodlords, you know, Ultralisks, stuff like that you can mind control and create this pretty, like, damn impenetrable front line for your base that the enemy can't do anything about. So, yeah, Side Disruptor Warfield, mind control Tychus, keep that in mind as well when deciding. As for me though, because I did get the Side Disruptor and I kinda like my siege tanks and bunkers, I will be siding with Warfield today, but of course I'll be showing both missions off anyway. Because the final mission is pretty similar despite this choice here, I'll be only doing it once. And I'll talk more about strategies for that and how you can use the Side Disruptor and mind control more effectively during the final mission because it's going to be a long one, so there will be lots of downtime. But anyway, let's do this thing.
We can deal with the Nidus Worms when they surface, but there ain't no way we can advance without air support. We gotta take that platform down.
We came all the way down here just to head back into space?
I only wish I could go with you. Give them hell, Raynor. The Zerg flyers are using this old orbital platform as their base of operations. It's actually made up of several smaller platforms, tethered together in geostationary orbit. The nests are too deep inside to destroy with a bombardment, but clearing the whole thing with ground forces will be costly.
Adjutant, what's keeping that thing in orbit? Has it got power?
Affirmative. Thermal readings indicate intense heat coming from the platforms. Core temperatures are kept stable by a series of coolant towers, still operational despite the Zerg infestation.
Perfect. There's your answer, General. We get on board and destroy the coolant towers in each section. The reactors will go critical and take care of the Zerg for us.
Excellent plan. You missed your calling, Raynor. You would have made an outstanding staff officer.
I reckon I'm right where I'm meant to be, General. Now let's get saddled up and hit that platform. Kerrigan won't be giving us a second chance.
Alright, here we are in Shatter the Sky, and this is a pretty fun mission. So our goal here, as Raynor mentioned, is to go around and take out those things, keeping this thing afloat.
Sir, I'm scanning to get a positive fix on all the towers. Got it. I'll mark the tower coordinates on your map.
So there are 4 towers and there are lots of Zerg.
Damn, Jimmy. This whole place is writhing.
Once we blow those coolant towers, it won't matter. The platforms will burn up and kill everything on them.
I agree, Tychus, but yeah, as Jimmy said, once you take out a coolant tower, all the Zerg in the area are going to die, so that's kind of what you want to do. Get in there, take them out, then get the hell out before they explode. So I reckon a group of flies is probably the best way to do this. I'm thinking maybe Banshees and Vikings. Just Banshees to take it out quickly and Vikings to provide air support because, you know, as you can probably guess, we're going to be dealing with a lot of air units on this air platform. But anyway, let's get our base going. I do want to get myself an armory to get these air upgrades. And getting the Dust Wings and Hell's Angels will be wonderful here too. And yeah, I guess for a little while we will talk about something else. So how are you guys going anyway? I'm good. As I mentioned, I'm doing that work recently. It's, like, I'll be honest, it's been kind of boring. Like, nothing too interesting about it, but at least the guy who works there is nice. He constantly comes up to me and tells me a story about his life, because I think he's like 50 or something. He's been in the army, he's been like done motorbike stuff. He just has all these stories that he talks about. And like, yeah, it's pretty interesting to listen to. Although, like, after a while, like, because when he comes up, he always says, like, oh, it's funny, you know? And, like, at that point, I'm like, okay, I'll put down my thing because it's going to be a while. But after a while of him telling me the story, I'm just thinking to myself, I should probably get back to work. Like, these guys have hired me to do this job, and this guy keeps coming up and distracting me. But I suppose, hey, he's the one who, like, hired me in the first place, so if he says it's okay to act like this, then I guess who am I to judge him? Oh, man. Other than that, I've been playing a bunch of new games recently, because I've actually gotten quite a lot of games on my PS4. Currently, I'm playing through Birth by Sleep. I got the 1.5 plus 2.5 edition of, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. Like, Birth by Sleep is a game that I've never actually played before, but I've been very interested in, so playing through it myself has been really cool. At first, during Ventus' story, I was kind of like, because like I played Ventus first, just so you know. I was a little bit like, about it, just because, like, his story was okay in the beginning, but then it just got like, oh, I need friends, my friends are this, and my friends are that, and like, he just kind of dragged on and on and on. It got better towards the end, so I'm glad about that, but yeah, in the middle bit in particular, I was just like, oh my god, I want to do something else. Yeah, I got through that, his story really picked up at the end, and the end was awesome, and now I'm about, like, maybe 70% of the way through Terra's story, and his story has been really, really interesting so far. After this, I'll probably take a bit of a break, but I do want to play the series in kind of like a chronological order, so I reckon after this I'll play through Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Chain of Memories, and then Kingdom Hearts 2. It's actually really a shame that thing only has 4 games in it, because it does have like days and Recoded as well, but they're only like cutscene modes, which, like, Like, I've played through Days before, but I've never even freaking heard of Recoded before this. I'm really sad I can't play that. I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't look good from the videos I've seen, but I'm still interested, you know, so... Yeah, it's kind of sad, but I guess what can you do?
What is it?
So, other games that I'm playing... Oh, actually, I have something to mention. I got a freaking new phone. Like, for a while, I've actually had a Samsung Galaxy S2. Like, yeah, I got it about 5 years ago, and I've never switched it. Like, to be honest, I am one of those people that are like, I don't need a good phone, I can do everything on my computer anyway. But yeah, I thought it was finally time to update. Actually, no, that's a lie. The reason I'm updating is because my phone died, so yeah.
Upgrade complete.
If it didn't die, I would still be using my old phone. But yeah, man, they just keep attacking us. With very weak things too. Oh, that's right, we got our missile pods in our defensive matrix. Let's see. So 40 damage, 50 burst light to all our units in an area, and 125. That's 100. That seems... I guess it'd be good against a wave of Mutalisks, but the damage does seem quite low, especially compared to Yamato. And defensive matrix means they can absorb 200 damage, and it can be used every 20 seconds too, which is nice. Like, that's actually, thinking about it, that's really, really quick. Oh, I do need a fusion core to get more battle cruisers. So let's get that. I also should probably put units in this bunker, because right now there's nothing in it. Let's throw those in, and yeah, I'll get back to talking about random shit. So yeah, the new phone's pretty cool. It's actually really, really big, which I wasn't expecting, and the back of it's quite slippery, so I think I'll need to get like a cover or something, just because I don't want it falling out of my hands and breaking. It was actually pretty cheap as well. Like, I should mention, it's a friggin' Samsung J7, so it's like one of the budget phones, but like I mentioned, I don't need a good phone because I have my computer. And more importantly, I can finally play Pokemon Go and Fire Emblem Heroes, so yes. I've already started both of them. My Pokemon Go has been... Like, I've been playing for like a day, so it hasn't been too special. I've got like, some, like, what have I got? I got a Murkrow, I got some Spinarak, some Pidgeys, some Rattadars, of course. I've seen a couple of Kangaskhan's. I haven't caught one yet, but I have seen them, so I think they're pretty, like, you know, common in this area, and I'm already out of supply again. Shit. I suppose that is a bad thing about air units, they do cost a lot of supply. But yeah, like, I think it's going to be really easy for me to get Kangaskhan's. I just need some better balls, because right now I just have Pokeballs. And I've also seen Electabuzz, which is pretty cool, but I missed it too. The one bad thing about where I live is that there's only one Pokestop, and it's at the, like, shopping center that's down the road. So I reckon that on the way to work, I'm just going to try and find some Pokestops on the way and just, you know, get tons of balls from that while I'm waiting around. And yeah, I've also been playing some Fire Emblem Heroes. Ooh, Banelings, huh? That's something which I should probably deal with. I'm going to build some siege tanks to deal with those Banelings because those are going to be annoying as hell. Let's get some of the guys. It's coming, don't worry. Ooh, actually, I'm going to build some more supply depots because once I do, I can get the mercenaries to help out. But yeah, like on the way to work, I'm going to try and get a bunch of like Great Balls and Ultra Balls and shit like that because I think I will need them. Like, just stock up as much as I can. Alright, so I think I'm about ready to go out and try and take down one of these fusion cores. My strategy is basically fly in, let's cloak these Banshees. And let's just focus on these things. And then get over here and take out this fusion core.
Commander, you should stay away from those tunnel entrances. According to the sensors, they're chock full of Mutalisks.
Let's go. Yamato cannon. There we go. And get the hell out.
Melting down. Move out.
Hurry out, because if you don't,
Get out of there, sir.
you are all going to explode. See, and watch out for that. Let's get a science vessel to provide some healing support. Well, let's get our mercs. Hell's Angels. I do need... The game is oh, explosion. Okay. I thought it said exploration. And I was like, you're telling me now how to explore? It's been a little bit game. Come on. I know what I'm doing.
It's getting ready to blow. There she goes. Get clear.
And that's the reason why you want to focus down these bases ASAP. Let's go in and get this gas because I need that. And one thing that I am going to do is take out the Zerg bases next to me, because they do have geysers there, which I can take and put on my automated refineries, and we can just get tons of gas from that.
Yes, indeed. Explorer reporting. I'm picking up signs of heavy air defenses on that platform.
Sucks to be you, Broodlords. Alright, let's take this one down. Yeah, so what have they got? They got Corruptors, they got a Greater Spy, which means they are going to be producing a lot of air things. Alright, let's send down an SCV to get you and you. Then I'll clear out the other one after this. Let's keep our air building going. Let's get some more battle cruisers.
There are a lot of ground defenses on that platform, sir.
Well, that'll be easy then.
Yes, Commander.
That's definitely the one I'll focus on next. And I'm guessing the last is like, it's got everything on it.
You scared me.
Or it's going to mix of both, it looks like, yeah. But that should be easy too. Like, all in all, this mission is pretty easy, nothing to really worry about here. It's just that, yeah, try and get the bases around you as quickly as you can, because these automated refineries will really, really help out. If you don't have automated refineries, build some command centers and get that gas too, because you will definitely need it. And let's get ourselves some Duskwings. And as these things are coming to join our army... That was quick. Let's head on to the next one then.
Receiving headquarters.
I think there is an SCV here though. Where is he? There's 3 SCVs. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. Get back to... Oh shit. Well, I think we're going to have to move our command center down there pretty soon, which means we'll have to build some protection down there too. Some defenses, I mean. So yeah, we can do that when we get to that. Let's get our level 3 weapons. Those guys can clear that out.
Mineral field.
And yeah, let's get this going right now. Turrets. Turrets, turrets. That looks pretty good. And alright, that one's cleared out too, so now I can get another SCV over there to build a refinery, because like I said, the refineries are pretty much necessary in this mission if you're going air, because you'll just run out of gas so quickly. Jackson's Revenge, let's get him. Let's get these guys. I see you there, Zerg.
Upgrade complete.
One like nice thing about like the way this mission is designed is that once you take out a base, you can just see the entire area in the middle, so as soon as units are appearing, you can just go over there and kill them. Like, it's not that dangerous. I know, it is excellent. Or should I say, excellent. For some reason. This is like incredibly random actually, but for the first time today I tried Eggs Benedict. And it was pretty nice actually. When I first got it I was like, how the hell are you meant to eat this? Because it was like 4 like bits of bread in weird patterns with like these 2 weird eggs on top. Like yeah, it was really nice actually. I might have to go back into the store and try some more. Alright, time to take out this next base. This should be easy. This is just ground defenses, right? Yeah. A lot of spore crawlers, but other than that, nothing really too major to worry about. And taking this out should also get the enemy away from our northern entrance to the base, so we'll only need to worry about the ones coming from the south base. I think they will be fine by themselves. I do, though, want to just rush these guys in and take out this ASAP. No reason to fight things, because they'll die anyway when the platform goes down. Yep.
Move out fast.
Gotta love Banshees. And let's head down this way. I forget if there's a Zerg base around here. There might be. But even if there is, I think we can easily take it out. That's...
Mineral field depleted.
It's gonna go soon. In the meantime, let's get these guys down here. Any other mercs we can get? Not for the moment. I guess we can get Goliath or something, but I'm not a big Goliath person.
That should about do it.
Look at that thing.
Warning. Unidentified Zerg organism detected inbound. Largest on record.
Damn! That's all we need. We better take that thing down, or it's gonna cause some havoc.
Yep, now we have the Leviathan, which is a huge Zerg flyer. This guy will pretty much fly around the map, and if you run into him, he will attack you and do lots of damage. But he is not invincible, and our army we have right now can easily take care of him. But yeah, if you go into that guy unprepared, he will absolutely murder you. So do be careful about that. Alright, raise this up. Let's throw it down over here. And I just realized there's command center, even though it's a normal command. I suppose in the campaign it doesn't really matter that much. Wait a second, has it always been just called a command center when you orbital it? I've never actually checked, or I've never noticed before. Weird. Alright, time to take down this Leviathan. It's kind of weird actually, I was by himself. I'm pretty sure in Brutal he has friends. It was actually pretty funny when I did this in Brutal because like I tried to fight this guy like over and over and over again. Oh, he spawns units, there you go. Like, yeah, like I had so much trouble fighting this guy that I just had to keep like reloading and reloading to beat him. But there we go, the Leviathan has been taken care of. Nothing a couple of blasts in the face by Vikings couldn't do. But yeah, I would recommend taking out that guy ASAP just because, like, moving around units, he can attack you, or like, if he just happens to go along, like, near one of your bases, he'll start attacking you, and he can be very annoying. I think there is an achievement for killing him too, so that's always a plus. Alright, take that out, and I reckon it's time to go down to this base now and take out this thing. Which I'm not too concerned about, should be easy enough. Especially because, yeah, right now our army is incredibly powerful and there's nothing these guys can even do about this. Let's just take out this thing. We need to cloak, of course. Let our Vikings take out the flyers. Once this is down, we can then get in and take out this coolant tower.
You better move out fast.
Yep, and then get the hell out of here. Let's go, everyone. Let's go sit over here. And we can prepare for the final base, which should be easy enough. Oh, where are you going, Mr. Broodlord? To hell, that's where. Alright, so let's get this going, and we've pretty much won this then, yeah. Like, as I mentioned, this mission isn't really that hard. If you use mass and air, you force like this, and you can just easily smash them.
Yeah, so, any second now. Any second. There it goes.
Good job on taking out those towers.
Something else as well about this mission is that the Zerg rarely attack you, so like you just have plenty of time to do this. But yeah, let's head down and take out this final thing. This is one of those lot of air defenses, so we'll have to be careful about this. But I reckon we can easily deal with it. Let's rush our guys forward and just focus on this thing. Where is it? There it is. Let's go!
Ready to plunder.
It's getting ready to blow!
Alright, and that is Shatter the Sky. Here are the achievements, here is the mission summary, and on to the next one.